Okay, so I hope you guys are practicing it because you have to learn this multiple times, and then after that you could get creative on this. You could start writing your own code. All you have to do is understand the basics, and you don't have to remember everything. I don't have You don't have to remember anything, and you just have to look up how to do things. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have multiple. Here we have one scenario here, right? So we're gonna have multiple scenarios and see how that would work out. Okay. So in that scenario, yeah, if you want like more than one thing is gonna be true, then this will you will use if then else statement. Let's see here. Uh, I'm gonna go CP template, and then I'm gonna go if then else. Okay, if then else. Okay, so this is the basic. Everybody should know by then that this part of this top declaration is shebang, and you have to say bin bash. Most of the time, this is where this directory is. But sometimes, if you run into some problem, you would know. You would know. You would check with your teammates. That you could run this bin bash thing. Yeah. So let me say. So you could put in now. This is if then else statement. Okay, so what you could do is previously you said like enter a number between 1 and 5, right? So let's see here. Enter echo. Echo is nothing but it's going to just repeat the text what you have typed in there. Okay, enter a number between 1 and 5. And then if you want to make it nice and clean, you just type echo, and then you type some stars in there. Oops. Okay, and then you should give some space there, echo, and then I'm going to ask it to read read num1. Okay, so it doesn't have to be num1. You could put data in there too. This is something you're making it up. Okay, this um, is a variable. You are making it up. Okay, all right, good. next thing we're gonna see is if you're gonna say if statement here. You start with the brackets. Okay, if dollar data is equal to 1, then what you do is you have to have a semicolon here. Okay, this is not ending here. Okay, then what you type is enter, then you type then. Okay, now what you could do is when the case it matches, if data equals 1, then what you could do is you could echo you entered 1. Okay, if this doesn't match, then what you could do is else then you could do echo you entered not 1. Okay, then you're gonna close it. Fi, then the if statement is closed. Okay, so let's go ahead and run it. Okay, so I'm gonna run this. So to run it, you have to type a period and a forward slash, then if, then else, or your script name and hit enter. Okay, it says enter a number between 1 and 5. So I'm gonna put 1, and it says okay, it's gonna give us error here. So let's go take a look. It says line 14. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, what you can do is you just delete this one here, I think. Yeah. Enter a number between 1 and 5. I push 1 and hit enter. Command not found, you entered. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at what the issue is. Okay, so if you're getting error here, what you could do is you could compare here in the, so I think I have to give spaces here. Okay, so let's see if it's gonna work. Okay, so it's working now because you have to give the correct spacing. Okay. Okay, so we are done with the two statements here. So two possibilities: if, then, and else. Okay, so what do you have? You have more than two. So that's when it comes if, then, if, elif. Okay, then else. Okay, so let me quit this. If, then, elif, and else. So when you have if is, it's a combination of and if. The if statement is continuing on more than once or twice. If you have like more than two or three if statement which is going to be true, a boolean, then what will happen is you use elif. Okay, let's see, take a look how it's going to work here. So I'm going to copy the template file to if, then, else .sh. Then I'm going to go if, then, elif, if, then, elif. Okay, so I'm going to start typing in here. Okay, so this is a okay, so let me show you how it works here. Okay, so let's see, enter no, echo. Okay, so this I'm going to just copy and paste it here. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an input read. Okay, when you declare read, that means that's a read is reserved. Okay, you got to realize all these things here. Okay, dollar. Okay, so that you understand, read is reserved for this is read is reserved built-in variable. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna say if dollar data is okay, if dollar data E hyphen Q equal to 1, echo you entered 1. Okay, now here we stopped only there, like if this is true, put this, if done, then do this else. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue on, and we have multiple booleans here, true or false. Okay, so instead of ending with else, if we are continuing on the statement, then you go ELIF, elif dollar data equals 2, then what you can do is then you enter 2. Okay, you could say you entered 2. Okay, okay, now you have more of this here. So let me go up here and copy 2. 2YY. Okay, so but I'm missing then here. Okay, so there is always a then in the middle. Okay, so you don't miss it here. Let me make it nice and clear. If then this, okay, elif, if that is not true, elif echo, when you enter number 2, you go like you're echoing number 2, then you're going to say then. If then doesn't matter, if that doesn't match, okay, so if then echo this, elif, then echo you entered, then elif, if you enter 3, then you could say you entered 3. Okay, all right, so then let's go here, let me paste it here again, then you give then again here, I'm going to go up to 5, 4, and you entered 4. Okay, then I'm going to paste it again. Echo you enter 5 here, right? This is limitless here. Okay, so now you're kind of tired here, so you want to do it up until 5. After that, you want to close the statement here. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to do else. You go else, and then you go you entered out of range number. Okay, and then here you close the if statement with I. If you don't type fi, then it's gonna crash. Okay, let's go ahead and run this. I'm gonna save and exit, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do period / and hit enter, and it's telling me enter a number between 1 and 5. Okay, so I go like, if I hit enter 1, and it's so line 26. Wait, hold on. What is the command to display the numbers? Let me check.
Where, Zafar?
Yeah. What is it?
Display where? Isn't echo will display?
Uh, no. In VI editor, you have to type a slash and type set nums or something, right? Hold on.
Yeah, that's set space number.
That's what I did, right? Set space number. Oh, I have to do it at colon.
Yeah, it's on column.
Yeah, okay. Set space number. Okay, yeah, there you go. We have an error on line number 26. So where is 26? Right here. Uh, if then else. And if data equals 3. It looks good to me. Data equal 1. Um, data equal 2. Enter 2. Okay, right here. If okay, I think then have to come here. Okay. So if something is matching, then display this message. Okay, let's do it. Okay, enter a number between 1 and 5. So I'm going to enter 1, and it says line 44. Line 44. Okay. I end up deleting it, huh? So you have to do fi here. Okay, and it says enter number 1 and 5. I'm going to put number 2. Oh, look at that. Line 15, 21, 27, 32, 36. Unitary operator expected. Okay, so if you don't understand it, what you're going to do is you put in Google. Okay, so maybe what I have to do is I have to put then over here. Okay, then. 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 Looks good to me. If data. Oh,
Do you think somewhere those single quotes are missing?
no, here. Here, this was unnecessary data. Over here, you don't have to, when you are taking the input number, you don't have to take the dollar data here, okay? All right, let's see if it's gonna work. Okay, yeah, it's working now. So it says, before that, let me copy to the side here. Okay, so what is happening here is, so when I run the command, when I run the script, so what happened is, so it reads the script and it says, we are telling the script to echo a number between 1 and 5. So that's what it's doing. And then to see it clearly, we put this echo, whatever you put in is going to display it for you. And you're not putting anything here, it's going to give you a blank space. And then there is a command, you're taking an input command data. This could be, okay, you could make it up whatever you want. I have explained to you here. A data is a variable. You can make it up. So what happened here is, now the script has stopped here. Oh no, actually the script has stopped here. It's waiting for you, for the regular user to put in some information here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna put 1 in here. So what will happen is, the script will continue on, and whatever in here, it will be repeated here. Then what it's gonna do is, system is gonna do the math calculation, and it says 1 equals 1. Echo, you entered 2. Whatever you are asking, it will do it for you. So 1 equal 1, enter. Okay, so once this condition is satisfied, everything else is false here, so it will quit for you. Okay, now then what you could do is, let's run it again. So now it's going to look for the conditional match again. So if you put 1, it will take it. If you put 2 and hit enter, and it's telling you you entered 2. So what will happen? You put will become number 2, and then it will come here and says, okay, data is number 2 now. If this is going to match, number 2 is not equal to, so it's going to cancel that out and skip it, and then it's going to go to here and says data equal to, and we're going to say echo, this is, you entered 2 here. Okay, so now it's not going to quit. The system is not going to quit. It's going to continue on the script here. If we have this here 2 times, it will read that also 2 times. Okay, let's go ahead and do that here for demo purpose. I'm going to put this here. Okay, so when I do the edit here, so it should continue, it should complete the script here, and then okay, let's do it here. I'm going to push 2, enter here. It says you entered 2. Oh, okay. So I'm wrong here. So what's happening here is, after one condition is satisfied, it's going to quit. There is one more scenario that I will show that in later in the script here, that you could have more than one condition in there. Okay.
I think if you take this semicolon out, it may not exist. Do we need a semicolon after then?
Yeah. No, it's not necessary. Okay, let's do it here. I'm gonna here remove the semicolon here, and then might as well make it on the line, second line. So it works. I mean, semicolon is just for you to see it clearly. You're asking me to do it here too.
I was saying that this semicolon may be causing ignoring the then statement.
No, it's working, right?
Is it working?
If you put 1, it's not going in there. When we put 2,
Okay.
it's going. Okay. Okay. So if one statement is satisfied, then it's quitting. Okay. So similarly, it's gonna go like 1 and 5. I put 5. It's gonna say enter 5 here. If I put out of range, if I put like 6, so it says like you entered out of range numbers. So that means our script is working. Okay, now I got to show you something here. So remember I told you like so hyphen equal to means equal to. Okay, so what you could do is you don't have to type this here. You could use equal to or double equal to means it's equal to here. Did I show you here up? Okay. Okay, right here. Either you could use hyphen equal to or equal to. That means equal. Hyphen ne means not equal to. Hyphen gt is greater than. So these are all the other booleans you could put it in there. You could play around with it here. If data is not equal to, right? Let's put not equal to and see what happens here. Okay, ne. When I put 2, it should also display 1 also. Okay, you entered 1. So when we are doing this not equal to sign here, that means it's not equal to 1. So it's going to go in here. And then since this is satisfied here, so the script is going to stop here. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so let's talk about loop here. Loop. Okay. Uh, let's see here. This is actually a for loop. So we saw if, then else, elif, and I'm going to talk about for loop here. So there is a statement you could write that will read through all the lines in the script. Okay, let's see how that works. cp template for loop.sh. this is for loop statement. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do ls here, and then what I'm going to do is ls-l, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to read through all these lines in here, all this script here. Okay, so let's see how that works. Okay, so go like, okay, so echo we are reading through the script in this directory. Okay, so what we could do is let's say reading script, and then what you have to do is equal ls. Okay, we're gonna do ls here. Yeah. So the for statement is for x in. Okay, so what is going to be x here? So we're going to read through ls read script. Okay, so what is happening here when the script runs $read script? At this moment, what is $read script?
S.
I'm sorry.
It's ls, right?
Yeah, ls. Okay. So it's going to do ls. Ls. What is ls? It will list the listing of files in the directory here. Okay. So for statement here, you have to do for, and then it doesn't have to be x. You could declare anything you want in the read script. Okay. Semicolon, and you're telling it to what are you telling it to do? Okay, do cat. Okay, do cat $x. So each of that ls output, each x is become each output here. Okay, I'll show you how it works. Okay, and then done. This is how the for loops work in the bash script. For x in the variable do, and then whatever you want to do the command. You could put in a command here to delete everything. You could do. Okay. So let me do ls. So it's going to run through all these files in here, but I'm going to run that script for loop. When I hit enter, we are reading through the script, no such file or directory. what the problem is? When you are running the command in the middle of the line, you have to do backtick. I think I talked about this here. Let's go up here. Okay, okay, here I explained use backtick. Use backtick.
Who is in the kitchen?
Hmm?
Who is in the kitchen?
Oh, yeah, I have this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in Chicago now, so
Okay.
she has a good recipes, so you should check it out. Why does it keep coming in here? It's 5-minute crabs. This Chrome, I really hate it. It's biggest malware on the planet here because you never know. Once you log in here, it keeps you log in and try to do all kind of login, try to log you in wherever you want. Okay, here. So what's happening is running the ls command. If you're running the command in the middle of a statement, you have to use a backtick. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, right here. Running the command in the middle of a line. Okay, so you have to use backtick. This is, I think I explained here. This is what it is. Okay, so if you are running the command in the middle of a line, right here. So if you run the command here, very beginning of the line, if you type ls, it will take it. But if you want to run it like in the middle of a statement, you have to use a backtick, okay? It should work here now. Okay, so what it did here is the system did ls, and it went through all the lines, not all the lines. It went through all the uh,
All the files and did cat.
files and read through it, and then it's displaying it. So let's put it in the output file here for the txt. Okay, I think I can use it here. Uh, oh, okay. The file is there, but it's giving error. So what happened is, here's a proof here that the script we just ran here, what it's doing here is it's going through all these lines in here, and then it's going to give you this here. So let's see. Uh, loop. This is clear, right? How this is working. I'll show you one other way, the use case, how this is going to be working. You have to put pause in front of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to play around a little bit here. So read cat. Okay. So we have 9 servers here, right? So let's see what it's going to do. Okay. Um, Actually, it's reading through it, and we are reading through the script. Let's see. Read script cat or X in. Okay, so okay, let's see here. ping hyphen c1. So what we are doing is I'm gonna ping up about 9 servers here simultaneously. Okay, I think we did one here when we are putting it at the time of running the script here, right? This time around is gonna read through the script here. Server 9, name of service not known. We are reading through the script. So it read through cat servers and for X in script read script ping C. Okay. Okay, I think it's a while loop here. While ping hyphen C1 output dev now if do ping. Okay, let's see about 5 of these here. Okay, I think we are that's in the while loop here. So when I show while loop, it may work here. Okay, for now, what's happening is we have the script here. It's going to echo through all this in your directory, and then it's going to list it. And when it's going to list, that list is going to carry. So each line, what it's doing here is it's carrying it. Okay, so I think we should be good there. All right. So next, very important is the case. It's going to match the cases here. So it's called case statement. Give me 1 minute here. I gotta make a call. the next concept here is called case. Okay, so I have to type up here before I show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so copy template case statement. So we have our favorite bin and bash in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type it in here. This is a demo for case statement. Echo, and then this is just a junk here. Whatever you want to type in, you could type it in here. So I'm going to create a main menu. Okay, and then I'm going to say echo. I'm going to give some space here. Echo. So I'm going to say choice one. Choice one is ls. Echo. Choice two is okay, let's see, choice two, echo, choice three, echo, and then I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give a read selection. Okay, so what we are doing is we are creating a variable called selection. Let's make it capital here. Read select. So one of the option is going to be, you have to put in the option, then it will do that thing for you. Okay, so then what you have to declare is you have to declare case. Okay, this is built in dollar select. So this is like a if then else statement, but it's going to just match it for you. Okay, so you have to hit enter and give it a tab here, and then one, and then you have to type a bracket in here, the parenthesis, the close parenthesis, and then what you could do is you have to give us a command here, echo backtick ls. And then you have to give a colons here. Okay, that's choice one. Now we are on to choice two. Then you do this, and then what you could do is you could type whatever you want. Echo, you selected choice, selected option two. Okay, you have to close it, and then two semicolons, tab, three, and then you go echo again. You selected option three. Okay, you could put like hundreds of options in here. The last option you have to put it at star. So this is where the script is going to break, and you type echo you you selected invalid option. Okay, and then two semicolons. Then what you have to do is you have to close the case here. Okay, this is if then else statement. You close the case. It's simply backwards. ESAC. You type ESAC. You're starting the case here and closing the case here. Okay, you start here and close the case here. Okay, you have to in here case the case. What are we selecting the case? We are selecting the case in the input option. Okay, let's see if it's going to work. Okay, 23. Yes. Okay, you don't need semicolons here when you're closing the case. Let's see if it's gonna work. End of file looking for matching. Okay, all this looks good to me. Okay. The problem is not on line 23. The problem is on line 5. Right? So I have to have a closing quote here. Why did it say line 23? Okay, now choice 1 is ls, choice 2 is choice 2, choice 3, choice 3. So let's put 1. So it gave you the list of the file here. Let's do choice 2. So now you get an idea here, right? So what you could do is you could get creative here and you could start putting a lot of a lot of commands in here. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see, you could put df-h. Okay, and then option 3 is lsblk. Okay. I'm missing one thing. Can somebody point that out? So this commands, you have to put it in backtick. So I'm going to say choice 3. It's going to run lsblk from, okay? And then I run the script again, and then I'm going to put choice 2, and then it's gonna take dff-h. Okay. So where is the numbers coming from? You really have to define the numbers here. It's taking these numbers here, okay? 1, 2, 3. So these are limitless here. You could go 1, 2, 3, all the way down to unlimited lines. So what you could do is you could create yourself like a nice script here, and then you could have like a lot of things in here. So what else we could do? So choice 4 is going to be 3 hyphen h, and choice 5 is going to top command 5. So you make it 5, you make it 4. Okay, ls 3 hyphen h. Okay, and then top command. Okay, so I want to see top command. You just type 5 and hit enter, and it will run it for you. I don't know why it's not doing it. Let's do number 4. Okay. It should have done this here for me. But since it won't quit on its own, it probably won't run it here. For top command, you have to be a little bit careful. Let's do number 3 again. So it's doing all these commands here. Okay, I'm gonna take 5-minute pause here. So, any questions? Everybody's getting this concept, right? Okay, so let's do a while loop. Okay, while loop is, what is a while loop? It's a boolean, means true or false. It goes through the true or false statement here. Okay, let's take a look at how this works here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, this is a while loop script. So I'm gonna I'm gonna write some silly statement here. Echo um, how many times you want to display hello world. Okay, so we're gonna do read statement. Read statement is gonna say times, and then there is a built-in function called counter. counter equals 0. Okay, this is built in here. There is nothing you could do about it. Okay, so no, I misspoke. So let me. You don't. This is not a built-in here. So what you could do is, you have to declare something. You have to start like some kind of counter here, so that it starts reading it. So what you could do is, you could give it a name count. Okay, it could be X also. Let's stick with count for now. Then we could change around. So count is equal to 0. Okay. So this is how the while statement works. You have to declare while, then you open the square bracket, while count equals, okay, dollar times. Then what it's going to do is do the do statement. Then we're going to go echo dollar count. Okay. So then what it's going to do is, we're going to count. So what we're going to do is, we're going to set count. We're going to cache the, we're going to go the count here. So we're going to start with 0. And now how many times it is there, we're going to go through that. And then there is an expression you have to open up. expr dollar count, you have to do +1. Okay, and then close this and done. Okay, so let me run this, then I'll explain you how this works. many times you want to display hello world, you put on 3, and then it didn't work. So let's see why. Oh, okay, you have to put it in quotes here, I think. No, you have to give a space here. No, okay, let me change it to less than or equal to here and see if it's going to work. Okay, yeah, it's working. It's per. Okay, so what is happening here is so when we run this command, we're giving the input number here. So let's select 5 here. So the read is gonna read it. It's telling us how many times, 5s. Okay, and the count is set at 0 here. So while count is less than 5, when it's less than 5, so when you hit 2, it's going to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if this is less than 5, what it's going to do is do equal, then do run count. So it's going to give 1 here. So it's going to change here to 1, and it's going to say display hello world. So I think it's going to start, you could put as 1 here. So if you want to remove 0, the count is already 1. Okay, so let's start with 1. Save and exit. 5. So it's running it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right now it's automatically, if you automatically 1 is replaced here. Count $count is replaced with 1. 1 is less than how many times you put in 5? You put in 5 here, so it's less than 5. So it becomes less than 5. So it's gonna say, then it's gonna add that number 1 here, and then it says 1 hello. And then the tally is going to come here. So it's already 1 here. Count 1 plus 1 is 2 here. So it's going to go up and it's going to start looping it for you. Okay. I would say for loop and while loop, copy this as a template and then start putting your own commands and everything. Do this like 20 to 30 times each. That way what will happen is you will actually get the concept how things are working. Okay. Okay, let's see here. How many times? So I put down 100, so it's gonna run 100 times. Okay, if I put down 1,000, so it's gonna run it for 1,000 times here. So I think I put on 10,000, so it's gonna run to 10,000. So what you could do is, if you want to fool around in here, read, instead of read here, you could use the input file here. Okay, so let's take a look here for loop. Okay, I'm gonna give the input file name here and see if it's gonna work. Mm, okay, you know what? Actually, I will show this. I think we are out of time. Okay, today I'm gonna stop here. Next week I'm gonna show you loop well with the input file here, because this is very important. You're gonna have to. You will get a list of 500 servers, and you need to find out if all the servers are up and not. So we're gonna run the ping command and see if all those servers are up or not. Okay. So I have to show this next week. That way we could work on it. Okay, go. So we'll catch up next week. I'm sorry, the class is tomorrow, so I'll show this tomorrow. Okay, if I need to cancel the class tomorrow, then I will put it in the chat. Okay, do you take a good look at the chat tomorrow?
Thank you, Zafar.
Okay, all right. Thanks for joining.
Bye, Zafar.